Our couch is looking a little lopsided wonky. Are you sure I don't look too white? Maybe you just dark.
I am pretty dark. Hey, your man knows how to mess with the settings now, girl.
Oh, finally. Ooh. Cute. Should we zoom it in more to where our legs not showing? Just don't want to see nobody's butthole.
These really don't taste like anything.
Well, you're babysitting. That's the first one. And I'm not opening this until you're done with that one. So, catch up, baby. Guys, hopefully the couch doesn't look like super lopsided. We try to get a really good angle, but if it looks a little slanted, mind your business. Wow.
Oh, I wanted to open it for you, but sure.
What are we drinking, babe?
These are just regular Smirnoffs.
Basic gals tonight. Cheers.
Well, like I said, these are not bad. They really don't taste like much. The only thing we gotta drink tonight, like the whole 12 pack.
Well, before we start this video, we gotta finish at least this.
Before we start it?
So, keep drinking, baby. Is you drinking too fast?
I'm not an alcoholic.
I'm not either. I don't ever drink. You guys, we used to literally drink every weekend, huh? And like 3 times a week.
No, we did used to drink a lot.
No, when we moved in, I literally drank like 3 times a week, huh? Just like cooking dinner or like chilling here at home, but it was bad, girl.
It wasn't bad, but...
It wasn't bad, but...
we didn't really have kids on the weekend and stuff like that, so we
Yeah.
would enjoy beer, you know? Just hang out.
Or 10.
10. Well, low-key, yeah, we used to drink a shit ton on the weekend.
Yeah, hell yeah.
We used to go out and literally see who could get drunk first. And we all know who we used to get drunk first.
That was only a couple times. Stop.
Hey, but I ain't gonna lie, now I'm a lightweight.
You are.
I can't really drink anything. You guys seen the last video? I probably drank 6 beers.
What
5
video?
beers. We went out on a date. Went to the bar.
Oh, yeah. No, we didn't vlog, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Because I didn't want to take my camera. But yeah, we went on a date like a week ago. And I outdrank him. But then I also came home and threw up.
Yes, she did throw up. That's right. In the shower.
Babe, stop. Okay, TMI. You better shut up.
Hey, I'm just saying. But yeah, like I said, nowadays, you know, drinking is not for me.
Nowadays, we don't really drink.
That old age is catching up. No, I'm just kidding. I don't think my bladder could hold up with all this.
Come on, bro. If it's a freaking apple juice, you drink like 4 of these in like 3 seconds.
Apple juice is fire.
This is not even strong, so.
No, it's not really strong, but.
You did chug the first one right now, though.
Knowing that, like, this is like, has alcohol and stuff in
and
it.
you're gonna get put to bed.
I ain't put to bed. I'm gonna be up all night, baby.
There's a freaking cricket, so if you guys hear the cricket, I'm really sorry, but we can't kick him out.
I know, he just lives here.
He's in the garage, and
Well, we got crickets everywhere, in the garage and in the backyard. But hey, as long as it's not like how it was a couple years ago when there was an attack of like the locusts out here in Vegas.
oh yeah,
That shit was crazy.
Well, right now, sis literally told me, she was like, you shouldn't leave your door even cracked because there's a bunch of crickets right now. And I was like, oh shit. Well, there was a cricket in our freaking bathroom last night.
Oh, I know. I let him live though.
You didn't kill him?
No.
So where'd you put him?
I don't know. He's hiding somewhere, chilling.
You didn't at least take it outside, or like you left it?
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, getting this man to kill or handle bugs, I
Bro,
can't.
I don't have a problem killing like cockroaches or things like that, or beetles.
Excuse me.
I could kill anything other than really like a spider.
But he killed. Okay, so I called him in the bathroom last night. Sorry to cut you off, babe. I called him in the bathroom last night because I seen a spider and a cricket right next to each other, and I was freaking out because I was on the toilet and I was shitting, and I was literally like, "What the hell?" I had to pick up my legs. I ran out the bathroom, and I told him, I'm like, "Babe, I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to put your big boy pants on because everybody knows." My husband is terrified of spiders.
I am.
Like terrified.
I really
The Like the first couple years I would be like so mad because I'm like, dude, how am I killing all the spiders? Like, grow up. But last night I told him, I'm like, babe, you're gonna have to put your big boy pants on and go kill the spider. So he went in the bathroom and he killed the spider and let the cricket loose. I
asked for the gun, but she didn't give it to me, you know. But nope. Like I said, spiders, I can't do it. I've been at jobs before because I'm a mechanic. I work on cars, and like sometimes, you know, cars sit for a while and like those spider webs and shit like that. And yeah, I'll go underneath the car, I see spider webs, I tell them like, I'm not touching that car. You can fire me, I don't care.
Oh gosh.
It is what it is, baby.
Come on. Look at you. What's up?
Oh, my God.
And guys, it's Monday. Just to give you guys a little idea of how awesome our life is. It's literally Monday and the boys stayed with their dad today. And then we don't get Nana and Elijah until Tuesdays. So, since they stayed with their dad, we literally called them, my sister, and we're like, hey, you want to be the best day ever and watch Leia for a couple hours? And so my sister literally came to pick her up, went to my mom's, and they're hanging out over there. So we are kid-free tonight on a Monday, drinking Smirnoffs.
Chilling. And I got work tomorrow. Let's get it.
Good job. I'm drunky tonight, baby. Chugging it makes me burp. Okay, I gave him a sneak peek earlier, and I gave him one question that somebody asked. And he said he already planned out his whole freaking answer.
It's not that I planned out. I just know what to say because I thought about it. I had time to actually think and...
You're not on the spot.
Telling myself like, okay, what is... And I'm like, oh, like, it's an easy answer. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said I already had the answer.
Okay, well, just for that, I'm not going to show you any of the questions so you don't think about them.
Dang. Wow. All right.
Okay. Let's start. Okay.
You try to throw me off my game.
Okay, I'm gonna start with something like easy, but it's mainly for you. It says, how does your husband feel about you doing YouTube?
How do I feel about her doing YouTube? So when I first met her, you know, I know she was doing YouTube, you know, here and there.
Very part-time.
You know, and I've asked her before. She was like, yeah, I only want to do it, you know, when I want to and stuff like that. And then, you know, I've had conversations with her before when we first started dating. I told her, I was like, well, if you're going to do YouTube, you got to be more consistent than just whenever you want to, you know? And look at her now. She's literally posting all the time, at least a video every week.
Bro, I'm posting every other day.
I said at least.
Babe, you're fake. Minimum. No, okay, but get the facts straight. I'm posting every other day. Since October, you guys, I've been posting every other day. I took 2 breaks. One for 1 week and then the second time for 2 weeks. But ever since October, every other day, babe.
No, I know you post a lot of videos. I'm saying minimum is 1 video a week because that's what we agreed on when we first started talking about you doing it full time.
Oh, you're talking about back then. Let me shut up.
Yeah, let me finish what I was saying. So yeah, her, you know, doing YouTube and stuff, I like it a lot. And obviously, she got laid off her job, you know, a couple months back. And I told her, I was like, look, I was like, if you want to do YouTube, I want you to do YouTube full time. Don't worry about looking for another job. Don't worry about anything else. Like, I'll take care of everything. You know, I just want you to follow your dream. I want you to do what you want to do, you know. I was like, because honestly, a lot of times, like, people put their dreams on the back burner, you know, and like, they don't just go for it because they feel the stress of like having to take care of their family, paying bills, stuff like that, you know. And honestly, I want to give her the chance to actually do this, to actually, you know, live this life.
Yeah, and it's crazy that he says that because when I first, right before we moved in together, I was living at my dad's and I wanted to start like a clothing company and just have like my own brand. And I remember putting all of that on the back burner. I even bought like a bunch of shirts, hoodies, and like a lot of the product, but I never fell through because in my mind I was like, no, I have to move, we have to move out. Like, we had another goal, which was taking care of the family, you know, so I never focused on that. One day hopefully we will have a clothing brand together. But yeah, I always focus on just getting my family straight. And now that I have my husband, which is so freaking awesome, he's given me the chance to literally work on my dreams. And there was a couple times, or there's been a couple times where I literally just wanted to give up because it's very like hard. It's frustrating to know that like you're putting in all this work and like you obviously don't get paid for it. I'm doing it because I truly love it, but at the end of the day, when you have a family, we have 5 kids, and it's hard to like just, I feel very selfish sometimes, you know. But he's always putting me in check and telling me like, no, you're not gonna find a job. Because even like last month, I was so close. I was so close to just like giving up and finding a job from home again. And he literally told me like, no, you're not doing that, you're focusing on your dreams.
Yeah, because I've told her, I was like, if it came to worst, and honestly we do pretty good, you know.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, it's not like, you know, we're struggling or anything like that. But I even told her, I was like, if you ever feel like we need more money, I don't mind working a couple more hours at night or doing something like that. You know, it is what it is.
You just know that I'm like a really big spender for one, and I've always been the type of person to make my own money and never depend on anybody. But now that I have my husband, like, and I have the chance to lean on you, I'm like more open to the idea, you know. But before, I'm like, no, I gotta make my own money. I gotta be a hustler, and I've always had that mentality, but I feel like now I just have to shift the mindset to hustling for YouTube, and I know eventually it'll pay off.
Yeah, and like I told her, I was like, don't worry about none of the other stuff, just do YouTube.
I love you. What's your favorite thing about each other?
Favorite thing about each other? Okay, so you gotta be more in depth when you kind of say your favorite thing about
okay,
each
not
other.
Physical, because we already know what you're gonna say.
Alright. Hey, I had to, like, you know, I had to put the details out there.
Yeah, no, I ask them all the time.
Be more specific, you know what I'm saying?
Nasty. So, okay, not like sexual.
Okay, body part doesn't have to be sexual, you know what I'm saying? You just be obsessed with them.
I know you're obsessed with me.
Okay, so what I like about her. Actually, you could go first since, you know, the last question was my question.
My favorite thing about him is that he's very patient. When I tell you this man has all the patience in the world, and I know sometimes I'd be testing his patience and pushing his buttons to the fucking max, I know that at the end of the day, this man has like so much patience and love for me that that's literally what I cherish. Because even though like sometimes my brain might be going crazy, he literally has like the patience to sit there and like go detail for detail on like reassuring me.
Always. Honestly, what I love about her is that she's literally an amazing mom. Like, she literally takes care of the kids like to the T, you know, like if they need anything, if they're having problems, anything at all, you know what I'm saying, she's always there for them, you know. And I love that because, you know, I grew up in just like a single parent household, just my mother, you know what I'm saying, and I know like how much, you know, moms, even though they do get a lot of credit, they don't get as much credit as they need, you know what I'm saying? And when I look at my wife, you know, and I see all the things that she does for the kids and stuff like that, and I'm just like, damn, like, you know, I love that. Like, I love that about her. Okay,
I'm not trying to hype you up or whatever, but you always literally give me credit. Like, not even just like when I'm feeling sad or like, no, this man literally every single day will tell me how much he appreciates me, like 5 times a day, 10 times a day on a good day. Like, he literally
every time I take a bite of my breakfast or my lunch, I text her, hey babe, thank you for my lunch, thank you for my breakfast.
Like, I don't ever feel unappreciated. Like, that's the last thing that I would ever feel, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, next question, babe. Who's more annoying?
Who's more annoying?
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Me. Oh,
hell nah.
Wait, for real?
Hell yeah.
Say me.
Hell nah. She's annoying, don't get me wrong, you know, but honestly, I know I get on her nerves because I do it on purpose, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, if, like, let me tell you guys like this, you know, if you just go in your relationship, you know what I'm saying, and you're just trying to do just the lovey-dovey stuff or just annoying stuff, you know, it's not gonna work. You gotta have like a balance.
He gives me all of it.
You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, like, I feel like I have to throw in the, oh, what's up, babe? You know?
Yeah, and he's annoying. You guys, if I were to explain how annoying he is, like, he'll literally come home, like, I'm not saying the smothering part is annoying, but he'll like smother us until we, like, Alea wants to cry.
Yeah.
He'll like scream around the house and just like scream random things.
I randomly just scream in the house, just
like,
to
he's
make noise.
goofy. I love it, but sometimes he's so annoying with it. Like, if you guys would only understand how much he's so extra with it, that's why we say he's annoying.
But yeah, that's why I said I'm the most annoying. Why do you say
I'm really goofy. Like, my personality is really goofy.
And annoying are two
but
different
annoying.
things.
This man takes it for sure.
Oh, see, so she switched it up on y'all. You saw that?
Well, now that you gave me an explanation. Okay, when did you know they were the one?
When did I know she was the one? That's actually a really good question because if I'm being very honest, I thought she was the one when I first saw her. The first day that we hung out. And I even told her this, and I'll tell her this to the day I die. Literally the first time we ever hung out, I remember we were at my best friend's house, and she pulled up to the house, and I saw her get out of the car, and I don't know, there was just something that just like pulled on like my heartstrings, you know. And I was like, oh, like this girl's gonna break my heart, you know. Like not in a bad way, you know, but just saying, like, you know,
gonna steal my heart.
Yeah, like she's the one, like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was just something different for sure.
So I want to talk. We're gonna do a whole nother video on this because that's like a freaking whole nother video in itself. But I want to talk about how we met and like what I felt and all that stuff and how everything happened. We're gonna save that for another video, you guys, because it's really good, and I feel like that's how you know we're literally soulmates.
Oh, for sure.
But that's just a little part of like the beginning on what attracted us together, huh?
Yeah, well, at least for me, knowing that she was the one, you know. For her, I don't know, but for me personally, like I said, the first time we hung out, you know, as soon as I saw her come out of her car, it was just like...
So this is like very TMI. If I don't put this part in it, it's because, like I said, it's way too TMI and I'm not comfortable. Sober, not 3 Smirnoffs in. But I knew you were the one when I pooped on you. When I pooped on you, and you literally reassured me and made me feel so like okay and good. And after that day, I knew, like, girl, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're not gonna talk about the details, at least not right now. But yeah, that's how I knew. That's funny,
yeah.
huh?
I like that.
That's literally the first thing that came to mind. I'm like, core memory.
Yeah, it is. That's for sure. Core memory right there.
Babe, don't talk about it. What do you guys do to keep the spark alive?
Shit, honestly, to keep the spark alive, it's not that we have to keep the spark alive, because the spark is always there, to be honest. Like, don't get me wrong, you know.
Now it is. Now it is.
Yes. You know, don't get me wrong, like, we've had our downs, you know.
Yeah.
But we also have our ups. And right now, at least for us, like, how it works for us, it's just like the communication, you know, talking to us, understanding each other, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, when she doesn't feel good or she wants to do something or something like that, I make it happen. Like, she'll tell me, like, hey, babe, I don't feel, you know, 100 today because of whatever reason. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, like, let's do something then. Let's go out. Let's, you know, like, on Mother's Day, instead of just taking just her out, like, I took her and the baby out, you know, to, like, have more of a bond together, you know. And
not just that, like, obviously even the next morning when you made me breakfast, like, you took Leia to the store to have, like, me time. I literally have her 24/7, so he does little things to try to make me feel like I'm not alone, you know what I mean? And I feel like before, it wasn't always like that. Like, we went through a really hard patch in our marriage, which I'm open to talk about it now. Like, I'm proud that we came out of it, you know what I mean? I talked about it in our sister series on how we overcame, like, the toxic stage, because I'm not gonna sit here and tell you guys that it was peaches and cream forever, you know what I mean? In the beginning, we did have our honeymoon phase that anybody who met us knew that, like, we were so in love.
Yes.
But obviously after moving in together and I got pregnant and we got married, like, the whole first year of everything was really, really, really hard, and it tested us to the max, you guys. If you guys want more details, definitely check out the sister series, because I talk more in depth about pretty much everything. But long story short, like, I didn't know how to communicate. I didn't know how to tell him how I felt, or, like, even if I was having a bad day or, like, we would argue, I would just push him away and tell him to leave. Like, there was just so many things that we outgrew that made us as strong as we are today. And now,
and honestly, we had to hit that bottom for us to be to where we're at right now, you know, because honestly, it kind of made us realize, like, this is what we want. We want to be, you know, in this marriage, you know, we want to grow together. And
there was no other choice but to, like, grow and be better. And we had to do inner work with ourselves, because just as much as I had to unlearn all the, like, toxic, unhealthy, pretty much everything that I was taught, he also hit, like, kind of rock bottom with your mental health too. So there was just a lot of different factors that brought us to where we used to be. And I'm just proud to say that, like, we overcame that, and now we're, like, super freaking strong. Like, we're the strongest we've ever been, because even though the beginning was nice with, like, the honeymoon phase or whatever, now we have that again. We have, like, our spark, but we never feel like it's dying out because of the toxic stuff. And it's not
forced, you know. It's not like, oh, I have to do this, or, you know, if I don't do that, you know, something's gonna be wrong, you know, like honestly, like I said, like where we're at in our relationship, especially like how you guys asked, the spark, like it's there. There's nothing like that I have to keep the spark because the spark is there.
If you would have asked us this a year and a half ago, then definitely we would have been like, what do we do? You know what I mean? But now I'm just really happy and I'm proud of us because we both grown into like this amazing, like literally a power couple. Like if I can describe us, we're fucking a power couple, and I'm just proud of us.
Yeah, when I'm down, she holds me up, and when she's down, I hold her up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and you have to really learn your partner and learn yourself in order to like give your 100, you know, because as much as like we wanted it in the toxic stage, it just wasn't working out until we had to like really dive deep. If you know, you know. But like I said, check out the sister series so that you guys can get like more in depth on everything. What's the hardest part about being married?
The hardest part about being married, there's a lot of hard parts. Marriage isn't easy. I'll tell you guys right now, marriage is not easy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like you can just get up and leave, or you know what I'm saying, or you know, like when you say your I do's and stuff like that, you're actually making a commitment to be with someone, to, you know. And I've never been like a marriage kind of person, you know what I'm saying? I've never really thought about being married like that, you know. Now that I am married, you know, and now that I'm experiencing this type of life, I'm just like, I can't just say, okay, I'm out, you know. I can't just say, okay, you know, I hope you find somebody better, you know, because this is us. There's
nobody better for us, at least, you know.
You know, and honestly, we work really hard, you know, like how we were just saying earlier, like we had to hit rock bottom to be where we are right now. So like I said, marriage is hard. Everything about marriage is
hard.
But
also being single and like depressed is hard. You have to choose your heart, and whatever heart you choose, like you just have to roll with the punches. And I feel like this is what the life that we love, you know, and we're genuinely happy now to the point where even on the hard days, we're able to like lean on each other. And even if we don't want to talk for a day because we're getting at each other, we're at each other's throats that bad, we know our boundaries now to like respect each other, you know. So regardless of how hard it can be, you know, there's really not a certain thing we can pinpoint.
But if I had to be honest, communication, that's literally key. Because honestly, you know, I could say something, even though I don't mean it a certain way, she will take it that way, you know, and vice versa. She could say something and I could take it, you know, complete opposite how she meant it. So if you had to put a dot and an I, that's what it's gonna be. It's communication. Being married, you know what I'm saying? Like, you'll work for what you want.
So this one is, how do you like each other's families? That's a good one.
I love my family. I don't even consider her family or my family. Like, that's my family, you know what I'm saying? Like, from the beginning, I've always been super welcomed, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when we first just started talking, like, her sister literally put me to a side and was like, look, like, even if it doesn't work out with your sister, like, I still want you to come around. And, you know, because I'm friends with her brother-in-law. We're
gonna get into that on the how we met story, but my sister and brother-in-law worked with him, and they knew him way before I did.
Yeah, I've known her sister and her brother-in-law for a long time, you know, and like I said, they literally told me, like, hey, you know, if things don't work out or whatever, like, don't stop coming around, like, you know, like, you know. And honestly, that feels very, like, but I feel relieved because, you know, a lot of times, like, especially, like, if you date, like, friends, you know, or stuff like that, like, it gets weird, you know what I'm saying?
You ruin a relationship.
Yeah, you know, and honestly, like, her family's always been very supportive of our relationship, you know? That, like, I've always felt super comfortable with them, you know?
And even my mom, like, my mom loves you.
Yeah.
My mom literally loves my husband. To answer that side for me, do I answer it?
Yeah.
I guess. Wait, what was the question?
How you feel about my family?
Do you guys like each other's families? Yeah, I have no problem with his family at all. Like he said, he worked, let's just say they worked in like the auto industry, right? So your brother actually worked with you in the auto industry, and I worked there too at some point. And his brother, like, we always like got along. It was never weird. I feel like even when we got together, certain people didn't like it, but I feel like your brother and like the people that mattered never like gave me a hard time or anything like that, you know?
Yeah.
So as far as his family, I like them, no issues. All love over here.
My mom loves, you know, my wife, to be honest. Like, she loves the fuck out of her.
Yeah.
And she loves, like, what she's done for me, you know. Like, obviously, you know, I've been, you know, super low before, and she brought me up, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And honestly, everybody sees it, you know. And I don't really have a big family, you know, but a lot of my friends are my family. Your family doesn't define you as just like your cousins, you know, your aunts and all of that stuff. Like, people who are literally riding with you, people who like struggle with you, that's your family. You know?
Like his best friend Nico, like they've been best friends for freaking ages now, and I see him like your brother. Yeah, because I see him like
we've been friends for like over 18 years, easy.
Yeah, so I see like his best friend as like family, and like his family, like his wife and kids. Like I see them like our family. But yeah, all love over here. I literally love everybody. And that's not even like your family. Like, I get along with everyone.
No, I know.
Okay, this one's funny. We're gonna answer this on the count of 3, okay? Do you guys have a favorite kid? Don't lie.
I can't answer that. That's not even nice. I got 2 favorite kids.
2? Who's your favorite?
You know who my favorite kids are. You don't even act brand
Okay, but your favorite, like one.
I can't just pick one. I love all my kids, you know what I'm saying? But the favorite, you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
If I had to say a favorite, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, relax.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Anyways, the camera stopped for some reason, but we're not going to talk about favorites.
We're not going to say who our favorite kids are, but
obviously,
I do have favorite kids. No, I don't care who you are. You have a favorite kid.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just because like you're a bad parent or anything like that. The reason why you have a favorite kid because that kid might be more loving towards you, might be a better kid, you know what I'm saying? Everybody loves their kids. I fucking love my kids. I would die for them. Any of my kids, I would die for them. You know what I'm saying? But having a favorite kid is just somebody that you click with more, you know what I'm saying?
But that's also something that you don't just like around all the kids. You're like, oh yeah, my favorite.
I won't tell my kids, hey, you know, you're my favorite kid. Honestly, I treat all the kids the same. Yeah, I'm mean to them all the same. I'm nice to them all the same.
Discipline.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they get it the same all the way through, you know. But do I have favorites? Yes I do.
Okay, honestly, I'm gonna just say this just so anybody who has like a mind that's like, oh my god, you guys are fucked up, I do want to clarify, we love all our kids the same. We don't love them like one kid more than the other.
No,
we
I
love
them
all
more.
But sometimes you already know them kids that be pissing you off or getting in trouble at school or doing all this extra stuff. But we treat them all the same, and regardless if they're my favorite or on the shit list, they literally get the same love, the same everything.
Yeah, hey, don't get me wrong. Probably a couple months from now, my favorite kid might change. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
Yeah.
It just really, it's like the taste of the month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, honestly, our favorite changes all the time, man. If you don't agree, then you're fucking lying.
Yeah, for real.
Don't play with us, play with your mama, because you are lying if you don't agree. Okay, don't look. Who said I love you first?
Me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, he did. You said I love you really fast. What's wrong with you?
Hey, what do you expect? I loved you first. It is what it is.
Yeah, I think he said I love you within like the first couple weeks, huh?
Yeah. No, not the first couple weeks.
Yes.
The first couple we started hanging out heavy, maybe.
Bro, we started hanging out heavy for the moment we saw each other.
Nah.
Which was a week after we started texting. He's lying. He literally told me he loved me in November, and we started talking in October.
No, not even, bro.
Yes, bro.
It was in like December time.
Mine was in January when we went on the Virginia trip.
It was literally in December.
Whatever.
I remember it was after my birthday. Don't even come. Yeah, it was after my birthday.
Your birthday's December 1st, so it probably
It was after my birthday.
Okay, let me shut up.
I know what I said.
Okay. Okay, this is a good one. How is co-parenting going for you guys?
Awesome.
Awesome. Better than it's ever been.
Honestly, I get along, you know, with her baby daddy, Marco, you know.
Yeah.
He's my guy, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get along. We've always got along, you know what I'm saying? We had like a little rough patch at the very, very beginning when I first started talking to her, you know. But honestly,
like conversation, just the air.
Yeah, I talked to him, you know what I'm saying, and we literally just hashed everything out, and we've always been pretty good, you know what I'm saying? We've never had no problems, you know. Right now, like, I literally talk to him all the time, like, You know, he'll text me and ask me like how the boys are doing.
And not even just how the boys are doing. Sorry to cut you off, babe, but he'll literally text him. Like, he texted him the other day about a fucking Nintendo Switch. Like, they're on like that friend level.
Yeah, honestly, I'll see him. I'll go cash my check and I'll see him right there. And, you know, we'll go hug each other, be like, what up, you know, crack jokes and, you know.
It's very healthy over here.
Yeah.
I think I explained it already in the other video with my sisters with the Q&A, but it was really, really hard in the beginning, you guys. Like, very rough patches. And I'm being 100% honest, I was never the type to like cause problems or be problematic or call her out of her name or anything. And I feel like there was just like a lot of hurt and feelings on that side, which I'm not going to get into detail. But I feel like within time, and literally you guys, this year in January is when conversations were made and apologies were said, and everything's just very cordial. She texts me before she texts him, you know what I mean? It's honestly, very healthy now.
I don't even talk to her at all.
Yeah, because even her, like, she knows that I take care of the kids. Like, as much as like he provides or he's their
like
dad,
I said, the best mom ever. Yeah,
like as much as he's their dad and he did like participate in that lifestyle before in the past, like now what it is, she knows and respects the fact that like I'm the primary, like everything, girl, literally everything over here. But yeah, it's really healthy and we're happy with the way things are going.
Yes.
Almost done, baby, almost done.
I ain't no rush. I'm chilling.
Okay, this one, do you guys feel like you guys moved in too fast?
No, I'm not gonna say yes and I'm not gonna say no, if I'm being honest, you know. We did move kind of quick, you know what I'm saying? We were talking for, what, 4 months or something like that?
6, 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're only talking about for 5 months or so, you know, and then we moved in. So it is kind of fast, you know, but sure, I've seen people literally get married, you know, a couple of weeks into talking, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I didn't know that, but I know other people, you know, who have literally were just dating somebody for a couple weeks and they got married, moved in with each other, and they're still married now.
And honestly, time doesn't really matter. If you know, like, you could be with somebody for 10 years and like not move up in life, not feel as like many feelings and like happiness as you feel with someone you just met. And that's kind of what happened with us. I feel like in the moment, yeah, we did move in really fast. It was 5 months, and realistically you don't really know somebody in that time frame, but we were so in love and we knew what we both wanted that we always put in the work, you know. I feel like me and him, we're not the type of people to just bring anyone around our kids and just move in anywhere and do like that whole extra thing, you know what I mean? But we knew what we wanted and everything kind of just fell into place. Yeah, I feel like it was fast, but you define your own fast, because at the end of the day, you can be talking to someone for 2 years and still think you're not ready, you know?
No, for sure. Dang, look, you guys see that? She literally like, oh, don't do it. I'm not like I could read them that fast anyways. I'm illiterate.
Okay, what's your biggest ick about each other?
Oh, this is the question. I'll go first. I don't have an ick. If I'm being very honest, you know, I love my wife through and through. You know, there's nothing that she does specifically, you know what I'm saying, that I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, is she annoying sometimes? Fuck yeah. But do I have an ick? Nah. You know, like I said, she takes care of me. She takes care of the kids. She takes care of our home. You know what I'm saying? Like, what kind of ick am I gonna have? You know what I'm saying?
Even like my attitude?
Yeah, it's an attitude. Like you said, I have patience.
I'm telling you guys, this man is so like nonchalant and he's so like all the time that nothing bothers him, and I'm just like, oh my god. I be getting pissed off with my own attitude. I'm not even gonna lie. But I got an ick about you. I'm sorry, babe. I'm not as cute as you.
Hey, handle your business, baby girl.
My ick is probably that he chews loud. Like, he'll literally smack his food sometimes, and I'll be like, babe, like, today's the day I'm gonna knock you the fuck out. And I'll literally tell him, like, babe, shut the fuck up, you know, and it pisses me off.
And I'm not gonna lie, low-key, the majority of the time, my mouth is closed, you know what I'm saying? But that first initial bite, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I like to make sure I'm chewing my food, you know what I'm saying? I can't just close my mouth and, you know, like, how do you chew like that? Okay. First initial bite, yes, my mouth is open for the first like 2 crunches, you know what I'm saying? But then I close my mouth, you know, I'm not like showing anybody my food or anything like that. But yes.
You guys, when I was pregnant, it was so bad to the point where sometimes I didn't even want to like eat dinner with him because it would piss me off. Like I would be so fucking mad just sitting there like I can't even enjoy my food, you know. But I feel like you've gotten a little bit better, but still, like when I'll tell him like, babe, close your mouth, he'll close his mouth, you know. Like he'll at least try. But yeah, girl, the ick is definitely that mouth chewing stuff.
Then who's babysitting now?
Oh really? All of a sudden, go get it. Go get another one by the time you're done. Hey babe, honestly the living room feels so good.
It does.
Babe's literally fucking awesome. He's a real one. He vacuumed like the couch, and now that we have Alea, like she's messy. As much as we try to keep everything clean and none of the kids eat over here, drink over here, like Alea, come on, she sneaks in a cookie every once in a while and she gets the freaking couch dirty. But he vacuumed everything, moved the couch, like vacuumed the carpet, and it just feels really good.
Nice.
Good job, man. Wait, am I not supposed to say, okay, this is the last one, or that doesn't matter?
I don't think it matters.
Okay. Come on, YouTuber.
What? You're like, this is the last question. Let's get it on.
Okay, you guys, that's gonna be it for all the questions. I feel like we covered a lot, and this video will probably be an hour if we let it. You know,
for sure.
You know what's crazy, babe, is that we literally filmed. Did we film a Q&A, or we just talked about? We did a video, you guys, like a year and a half ago before I got pregnant, and it never was uploaded because it just looked like absolute shit. But I feel like we're both more like
that wasn't like a Q&A though. That was more just like us talking about co-parenting.
Was that the video, babe?
All right, guys, thanks for watching. I'm just kidding. Nah, for real, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. You know, she appreciates it.
Yes, we appreciate all the love and support. Thank you guys so much for watching and tuning in, and the people that always comment, I really do see you guys. I always tell my husband, like, there are literally true supporters already, and I can't imagine like in like a year from now, you know what I mean? But we genuinely are so happy and so thankful. Thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Let me know if you guys want to see another video with this old man right here. And we will see you guys on our next video. Bye. Thanks, babe.
You're welcome.
Thanks for your services.
Services.